and we have an entire group heading out. The Infestors are going to fungal growth on these units here. They're caught out of position. This top group of this army has no idea what's going on. Storm is dropped on the Roaches. It looks like this is an incredible amount of firepower. This is ridiculous. The Colossus are just chewing up. Oh, we got a tunnel. And they come right up on those Colossus, just taking them down. And Protoss looks like they're going to have to back out. They're just too spread out right now. We have some AFK bros down here. They figure they put their head in the sand, they're not going to know what's going on. It won't be affecting them whatsoever. Okay, this did not work as effectively as I thought it was. The Roaches are now totally dead.
I see a lot more Roaches on the field than there should be right now.
Yeah, we got a lot more Roaches on the way, but if we look at that unit's loss tab, favoring Protoss, extremely heavily at this point. Looks like those Roaches are just not as effective as Rouk wanted them to be. So the Protoss pushed back after losing that Colossus. Poor little High Templar tried his best. Got a few storms off, but that wasn't enough. We got the Photon Cannons paying for themselves, holding them back.
It's gone now. No Immortals to support that army. In fact, you know, the Roaches could push out right now and just try
we're
to
completely out of Immortals.
They wanted to. I don't know why he keeps building Roaches. It's just not a good idea.
Looks like he just keeps building them. We do have Corruptors on the way, though.
But
alright, this is upgraded to a greater Spire.
Just really anti-air kind of units. I mean, you just blink underneath a Broodlord or a Corruptor, and it can be extremely frustrating for the player.
I think Protoss has 2/2 upgrades right now. If we look at the Zerg, also at 2/2, so that's actually even. We've got a lot of Colossus back. Well, 2. Got our Immortals are back. I think I saw them on the way. We got Immortals back, and it looks like we still just got mass Roach. Those Infestors are all gone.
Infestors when you can build more Roaches.
And looks like we have Broodlords on the way. Yes, we have Broodlords on the way. Let's see how effective they're going to be. Except, the thing is, those Stalkers have Blink. I don't think it's going to be too effective.
Not on burrowing.
So we have this group heading out. It looks like we have an observer in the group because they're just spotting these burrowing Roaches. For some reason, these guys are main burrowed.
Here we go. Full battle.
As to why. And we got them coming up. We got storms going down on the Roaches. They're moving towards them. Who knows? I have no idea why he's choosing to burrow them right now. However, yeah, he's got a solid surround on that Immortal right there. Broodlord's coming in to picking them up. These little Broodlings are just chasing them all the way home. And this is a very tough matchup right now. We got them just kind of picking at each other. But however, we got these two Zealots just wrecking face in this mineral line. They're just going completely unchecked. How many kills do we got here? We got 12 kills for this one, 9 for the other. Oh my God! For 200 total minerals, I will take 21 kills any day of the week, especially on this poor expansion has just never been able to get up to par. It's always tried. It is just tried, but it's been denied constantly. And you got to wonder how confident it is in itself now. It's lost a lot of self-confidence.
The open area, the space zone, for a positioning on the Death Ball of Doom.
That would be a good idea. I don't think I see that happening right now. It looks like he thinks it's a ground-based unit because he's just right over the ground here.
Into the air because there's I don't know
Well, see, when you select him, you got these little line here connected to the ground. It makes him look like a ground unit. It's very misleading. Very misleading. Oh, it looks like we had an expansion that was about to go down on the high yield mineral line, but that was denied extremely quickly. However, we still have 4 base from the Protoss. That's not too much. Oh, we got the ball moving in. Blink Stalkers taking down a Broodlord, but these little Broodlings are quite a bit to deal with, and they're completely cut off by these Roaches. So he's going to be sustaining heavy losses right there, but good thing the Colossus are coming in right there. Yes, we do have a lot more resources lost at this point. It's just been back and forth, always within 1,000 resources of each other. We do have a bunch of stalkers warping in right now. However, yeah, we do have the Broodlords. They're moving into a pretty solid position. If you can get a good flank on this Protoss Death Ball, that would be extremely effective. Have a look at all these resources. If he just spent a few of them on Hydralisk, this gas. Oh my God! If he, oh my God! They both have 65 workers. It wouldn't even be too bad of an idea to throw away a few of the workers. Maybe there's got to be some AFK ones somewhere. Who knows? We do, however, have this group heading in. Oh my God! I want to back that up. I want to back that up a little bit. Oh my God!
Those stalkers?
All right. They looks like they blinked over to take care of these Broodlords. We had them moving in. Let's see here.
Did move the Colossus under the protection.
Yeah, we got the Broodlords moving in right here. Going to take out the.
Yeah, didn't move the Colossus.
All right, so we got the Stalkers. They're going to blink in.
Roaches could have done it.
Take them down. At the same time, we get the Roaches moving in. So instead of using the Roaches as a distraction,
more damage.
That would have been extremely effective. Oh, and this blink just got a huge surround on these Roaches, and they are just lambs to the slaughter. Cannot get away. They burrow for some.
That was like watching.
God knows why reason. However, we have the blink stalkers coming in there,
the driver has a heart
chasing
attack,
these Broodlords away.
Go out, and they're all screaming. That's basically what happened.
I think at this point, you know, even from the beginning, Rouk, he just wasn't sure what he was doing. He tried to go for the fastest expand. It seems like he's just been kind of on edge this whole game, and nothing's really been working for him. It goes back to confidence. All right, so this is the engagement. Look at these. There are 45 stalkers here getting a massive blink surround on these units. They burrow to get a better vantage point on the Colossus. I just don't know how it's going to work. All the Broodlords are gone. The Roaches are just, they're trying to get an advantage, but the Immortals, the amount of stalkers, you got this High Templar literally just chilling. Because he's a baller. He storms himself! He just kills himself! He storms himself! Takes out a few! You just see him chilling there. Okay, we got the GG from Rouk. He has no more minerals. A lot of gas. He's lost. He's mined out a few bases. He's on 2 bases now. I just want to go back.
Yeah, that's bad. Mined out got no gas.
They're mining one little one. We go here.
Definitely did not have the capacity to continue on after this.
He tried to micro, but he lost his micro. He tried to macro, but he had really just not a lot of macro ability here. Okay, I want to go back, because that was a baller High Templar that literally just, he lost his mind. He was in the heat of battle. He had this blood craze going on, and he just decided to storm himself and die. You know, it happens. It happens, people.
That's what happened right there.
All right, where is this? I want to find this. There's really no gap. That's a minute. There's no gap there. I wish there was a gap there. So here he is. We're gonna follow this little dude. So he's just running through here, being a look at him. Look at his move. He's got some serious swagger going on. I think he drops one storm. He's not doing anything. He's chilling. Everyone's dying around him. He's lost a few good friends. You know, a few good friends from back on Char. And so he just goes crazy. He storms himself, takes out himself, a few others, drinks the Kool-Aid, does it for ire, but in the end he wins. He goes out thinking he just saved the world. So that was a good game played by Freshness, Rouk, not so much, Rouk, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. So there was a lot of stuff that both players could have done, but more stuff that Rouk should have done. I think it's the
micro.
No tech switching. No scouting, period. 0 scouting. I want to look at the
he was playing blind.
Yeah, this was the extent of his scouting. Literally blind. He had no idea what he was going up against. If we look at Freshness view, I mean, also blind, we do see the Infestor Pit Roach Warren. That's basically all the units he went up against, but he also had that Observer that was just chilling down here and literally saw everything he was going up against. So yeah, well played game by Freshness. And Rouk should have a little bit more going on. I think that'll wrap this one up.
I'd have to say that the Zerg
I don't know what to say. What do you have to say?
killed himself by not tech switching. And the Protoss player just
No tech switch.
brute force his way to victory. I mean, that's the only way to say there. No harassment by the Protoss player.
Brute force. He got his death ball, and he took him down.
He didn't really do anything that creative. He just took advantage of a Zerg player that didn't know what he was doing, rattled him around.
I wouldn't say not creative. There was some extreme probe micro at the beginning of the game. We have to give it. I called it at the beginning of the game. I said 50 units lost. As well, GG now. Freshness has this. The probe was ridiculous. Anyway, this is Fearless signing off. Hive Beast as well.